Howdy, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. Today I'm back with my buddy Chad and his friends, and doing a bit of ice fishing. Gonna see what we can catch. We got so many flags set out over this area. He's got a nice heated shanty here, which is very nice. Gonna see what we can catch. I've got a couple more hours. You said you missed a big trout earlier today?
Yeah, actually it was 2 days ago. It was right in the same area here. It felt like a little baby perch hitting it, and fought it and reeled it and felt it was real heavy. We got it right to the bottom of the ice, and my 4-pound test line snapped and it swam away. But yeah, it was a big brown trout for sure.
Alright. Well, hopefully we'll catch something tonight. They're in the area. Hey, got perch. Well, I caught a tiny perch. Well, it's a start anyway. Fortunately, Chad didn't put the shanty on top of fish, so I had to go out and find them. Small stuff's biting. Got one. One thing I will say, it's so nice. 40 degrees, never felt so warm, man. It's been so cold lately. It's so nice not having the holes freezing, being able to have my hands out of my gloves for 2 seconds. Not having my reels break down on me. I can film with the Contour Roam camera finally. Don't need to deal with that GoPro anymore. Probably the smallest perch of the day so far. I think it's tiny. Might even keep that thing as bait. It's a good bait size perch. Tiny fish we got going on in here. Another little one. Well, I'm pretty much catching these perch one after another, so I'm not filming them all because these little dink perch will make for a boring video, but I do want to get this little guy on film. This might go down as my smallest fish of 2018. Look at the size of that thing. My finger is bigger than one of those, bigger than this little thing. It's crazy how small that fish is. But you can see the size jig I'm using. I'm just using a tiny little jig with a few spikes on it. No, but it was like right on the edge, like it was about to go off, and the line's way that way. I think there's a fish on there. This tip up wasn't off. It was right on the edge of going off. It's now spinning. Yeah, I think there's a fish on here. I think there's a fish on here. Good thing I'm checking them. It's really starting to spin now.
Yeah, I see it spinning. You might want to get ready to get your...
Yeah, we got a fish on here, folks. Got it. Not very big. Might be a jumbo perch. Jumbo freaking perch. Holy cow. That is the biggest perch I've ever caught in this lake. That is insane. Yeah, look at the size minnow this perch ate. That's why I didn't set off the flag, because it wasn't that big of a fish, but decent size. I mean, for a perch, that's gigantic for here. I'd call him 11.
Yeah?
He keeps moving his tail there. Yeah, about 10 3/4.
Yeah, round it up.
10 3/4.
That's a nice perch.
Cool. Yeah.
By far the
Very nice.
biggest perch I've seen come out of here.
That's definitely the biggest perch I've caught in this lake.
That's awesome. You caught him on that minnow.
Yeah,
Attacked
it's
that
crazy.
Like you figure it's a trout.
Can I put this on YouTube if you get him?
Heck yeah.
He's got it. He's coming back now. He took almost all my line out.
Sheesh, that thing was running.
I hope he still got it. Oh yeah, he's on there. See it? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's kind of went to the left a little. That one. Dig that motherfucker. That's a good one. Pretty taut right there.
Nice.
Nice one, dude. He's huge.
Nice.
You know, dude, he's big. Yeah, just thought I'd look big, man. Yeah. Good deal.
Hope it's that trout.
Yeah, he's big.
Nice way to end the day.
Going every fucking way, dude. Nice.
You get him up out of the hole, I'll cover the hole.
I can feel him tug, dude.
Is that some heavy line?
Oh, fuck, it's rope. Fucking big.
recording?
Right
Yep,
here, he's
yep.
he was pike. Are you recording?
Yep,
He's
yep.
awesome, dude. You have to get that gap out of it.
Bucket. Yep,
Hang
good
on,
handle.
I think I got it. Oh, I see it. I got it.
Holy cow, it's a big one.
Holy shit.
I can grab him too if you want.
I'm gonna drill another hole a couple feet away.
That's the biggest pike I've seen on this particular lake.
Holy shit. Right there.
There you go. Nice, you got him, you got him. Nice. Yeah. Sweet. Heck yeah.
That is
Awesome.
How come the pike?
That's a truck.
Nice fish, man. Yeah.
The perch.
Yeah, that's why the perch
the
weren't
trout
there.
weren't eating because he was eating.
Look at the
Good big measurement on him.
Dude, that's almost a wall boner. What do you got? 35 inches.
35 inches. Sweet. That beat my personal best. Holy cow. Yeah, he's fat too.
Oh,
Easily.
he's coming through the hole! Yeah, get a good picture of him.
Like a 12-pounder. Released to the pike. He's bleeding a little bit, but he was hooked in the mouth, so hopefully he'll be alright.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. Nice. Nice fish, man. Huge. Time now, baby. Just released that huge pike. Now I got a flag up, finally. It's fun at some point. Now these tip-ups out here I have rigged for trout, so they don't have a steel leader on them. So it's a pike it could bite through. Seems to have dropped it. Reset it. Didn't take it very far. Seems to have dropped it. I'm just gonna, before I pull it completely up and spook whatever's down there, I'm gonna reset it for a minute and then check it. Come back and check it in a minute and check the bait. It might have taken the bait or bit me off or something, but before I spook whatever's down there, I'm just gonna reset it for a minute. Alright, it's up again. Whatever is biting on this thing's being awfully finicky. Could be another giant perch. It's going that way this time. Oh no, fish on there this time. Got him. Got him. Another giant perch. I don't know what is with these perch. Alright, well, another giant perch. Was not quite as big. He's about maybe 10.5 inches. Another fat one though. Again, for this lake, these are good size for sure. Well, this flag's up again. This is the one I just caught that perch on. Just caught the perch on it, and it's up again. I threw back down the bait that I caught that perch on too. It's a pretty darn dead minnow. Got another one. Guessing it's going to be another huge perch. Maybe it'll be a trout this time. We'll see. Yep. It's not hooked as deep, so I think I'll let this one go. I'm actually leaving to stay the night at my friend's out in the Jamestown area, so I don't even have any of my stuff for cleaning fish, so giving them to Chad's friend over there. That's who I gave the other big perch to. This guy wasn't hooked as deep, so let that one go. checking tip-offs, going to change them. I got something decent. I think it's a big bass. It's either a big bass or a big trout. Oh, it came off. No. Oh, broke my line. Maybe it was a pike and bit me off. Again, I got this rigged for trout. I think it was a pike bit me off. To fill you guys in on what happened there, that was crazy. This was minutes after I had just caught that other perch on here. I threw down the dead shiner that had caught 2 perch. The shiner was dead as a doornail, and so I wanted to freshen up the bait, so I went and grabbed this tiny little perch that I caught earlier. I thought it'd be kind of funny to try and catch a perch on a perch. So I caught this tiny perch earlier and saved it for bait because it was so small. Thought it'd be funny to see if I could catch a perch on a perch, knowing that there was this big school of perch down here. And so I pulled the flag, and I gave it a tug just because, even though the flag hadn't gone off, just because there's been so many perch down here, I gave it a tug just to make sure, you know, there wasn't one of those perch on it. And whatever was at the end of that dead shiner was huge. It wasn't no perch. It looked like a big trout or bass or something, but then obviously it broke the line there. I'm not entirely sure. It looked like I got bit off, so maybe it was a pike. I don't know. But whatever it was, broke off, and I missed it. Maybe I was being a little bit too aggressive with it because that's only a 15-pound leader, and I think this main line here is like 30-pound or something like that. So maybe I was being too aggressive with it. I don't know. But we're going to put this little perch down there now and see if we can catch something before the day's over. Oh. I have a tiny perch on there this time. Oh, hey, I'm still recording. Spinning too. Alright, this has now got a tiny perch on here. Like I said, it'd be funny if we could catch a perch with a perch. But it'd also be cool to catch whatever that big fish was. I think it got my bait. Dang it, robbed me. Alright, well, just got robbed. Something took that little perch. Now we're back to a shiner. Money flag's back set again. See what eats it this time. Flags are flying now. Nice. Flags are flying now. Oh,
he let go. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was big.
Oh, man.
Yank on it. This is the night of the big fish.
Yeah, I guess so.
You see him yank? Oh no.
Oh,
He
man.
was on that fucking.
Yeah, that was a big fish.
Whatever grabbed him was big. Did you see him yank my arm?
Yeah.
I'm putting him right back.
Yeah, put him right back. He might come back. This tip-up looks like something knocked it. See how it's right on the edge there? There's a fish out here. Got one! Pike! I got a pike! I got a big pike! Chad, I got one! Nah, I don't know. Got him. Heck yeah. Alright, ended the day on a decent fish. I don't know what happened. Somehow there must have been a tangle in this spool. I saw this thing was on like the edge of going off, and the line was tangled up right there. It's why the flag never went off. Yep. There we go. Yep. Alrighty. Ended up cutting the line on this guy.
The guy told me, you want a picture of him?
I've got him on video. You can let him go. I got a picture of the perch. Nice. Friends are leaving at this point. I don't know what exactly. I have no idea what went wrong with this thing. Something went wrong with it there. I made it so the line stopped coming out. I don't know, the line was wrapped around this thing in a weird way. I've been having issues this year with tip-ups not going off. But I've been checking these things every little bit since it's been an issue all day today, and it's a good thing I am. That was a nice pike. Good to know that the perch are still down there. Could be catching these perch at will, but been so busy with the tip-ups I haven't had time. Buddies are taking off now. It's gonna be just me. And I should probably start pulling flags. We're getting at the point where it's going to start getting hard to see them. Alrighty, folks. Well, I don't know how well you can see. It's getting dark now, but I'm leaving the ice now. Calling it quits finally. Caught a bunch of big perch on tip-ups and that one pike at the end. My friend's buddy there caught that huge pike, which was cool to see. So it was a good day. I had fun. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Cray Outdoors. Catch you in the next fishing adventure.